Hi. Our group analyzed U.S. college graduation rates using data from over 1,500 institutions. We focused on how institution type, applicant volume, and geographical location impact 6-year graduation rates. Now, let's meet our team. Each person played a key role in this final product. We divided responsibilities between data analysis, visualization, design, and video presentation. In this presentation, we'll go over our case summary and our data overview, as well as the insights that we got from our Tableau visualizations, our regression model, as well as the key takeaways and conclusion that we got from this regression. Now onto our variables. Our dependent variable is the 6-year graduation rate. Our first independent variable is whether or not the school is a public institution. A public institution has fewer resources per student, which could affect graduation rates. Our next independent variable is the number of applicants. The number of students applying to the institution could possibly be the case for a higher graduation rate due to higher selectivity. Our next independent variable is whether or not the institution is located in a city. This may change the result because there are additional challenges and costs that are associated with institutions in cities. Our last independent variable is whether or not the school is located in a rural area. This may affect graduation rates negatively because of the lack of resources that the rural location might have. This is our Tableau visualization. The first visualization we have is our field map, which provides a view of average graduation rates by state. Its tooltip displays the state name, graduation year, average graduation rate, and total number of institutions. This map serves as the main filter for the dashboard. When a state is hovered over, the dot map highlights only the institutions in that state, while the bar chart temporarily shows whether public or private institutions contribute more to that state's graduation rate. When a state is selected, both visuals update fully to reflect only that state's data. The filled map also includes a top 5 school sections in the tooltip for quick comparisons. The dot map offers a more detailed institution-level perspective. Each dot represents an individual college or university positioned by zip code, and the tooltip includes the institution name, graduation year, graduation rate, and zip code. The dot map is directly linked to the filled map. Hovering or selecting a state filters the dots, making it easy to see how specific schools contribute to the state's overall graduation performance. The institution type bar chart summarizes graduation rates by sector, public versus private. Its tooltip displays institution type and average graduation rate. This chart dynamically updates with the filled map. Hovering over a state temporarily shifts the bar's value to reflect that state, while selecting a state permanently updates the bar to show you the actual public and private averages for that specific state. The bar chart focuses on graduation rates by type of urbanization. Its tooltip presents the urbanization category, graduation year, average graduation rate, and total institutions. This bar chart also serves as a filter. Hovering over a bar updates the scatterplot below to show only institutions within that specific urbanization category. The scatterplot visualizes financial aid versus graduation rate and provides detailed institution-level information, including institution name, institution type, percentage of freshmen receiving grant aid, average graduation rate, and total enrollment. The scatterplot responds to both the urbanization bar graph and 2 drop-down filters, institution type and graduation year, which updates both visuals simultaneously for clear comparisons across categories. This slide shows the regression equation used to model graduation rates. The dependent variable here is grad rate, which represents the average graduation rate of an institution. Starting with the intercept 56.19, this is the baseline graduation rate when all other variables are held constant and the institution falls into the reference categories. The coefficient for public institutions is negative 13.79, meaning public schools are associated with graduation rates about 13.8% points lower than private institutions, holding all other factors constant. For size-related variables, applicants' total has a small positive effect, indicating that schools with more applicants tend to have slightly higher graduation rates. In contrast, admissions total has a small negative coefficient, suggesting that higher admission counts, often reflecting less selectivity, are associated with lower graduation rates. Urbanization also plays a role. Compared to the reference category, institutions located in cities, towns, and rural areas all show lower graduation rates. The effect becomes stronger as schools move away from urban centers, with rural institutions showing the largest decrease at about 10 percentage points. Overall, this regression highlights how institution type, selectivity, size, and location all contribute to differences in graduation rates. To wrap up, here are the key takeaways and recommendations from our analysis. First, public universities consistently show the lowest graduation rates compared to private institutions. This pattern appears across states and urbanization levels and is also reflected in the regression results. Secondly, we can see that schools with larger applicant pools tend to have higher graduation rates, likely because they can be more selective and admit students who are better prepared academically. Finally, rural institutions have the lowest graduation rates overall, even when compared to urban and suburban schools. This suggests that location and access to resources plays a significant role in student outcomes. Based on these findings, we recommend that public universities increase retention-focused spending, particularly in advising, tutoring, and financial aid services, to better match the support systems found at private institutions. We also recommend that schools with large applicant pools consider more selective admissions practices to improve overall completion rates. Lastly, rural institutions may benefit from additional digital tools and student support resources, such as online tutoring and advising, to help close the graduation gap caused by geographical limitations. Overall, these recommendations focus on improving student support, selectivity, and access to resources in order to increase graduation rates across different types of institutions. To conclude, our analysis shows that institution type, applicant volume, and geographic location are key factors in graduation success. Public institutions, schools with lower applicant volume, and rural universities consistently show lower graduation rates. Based on these findings, the focus moving forward should be on public and rural institutions, where improvements can have the greatest impact on overall graduation outcomes. Our final recommendation is that policy changes and targeted resource allocation are needed, particularly for rural public universities, by increasing funding for student support services, improving access to digital resources, and strengthening retention programs. These institutions can help close the graduation gap. Overall, addressing these disparities is essential if we want to see meaningful improvements in graduation rates nationwide.